The stars are right, and that means it's time for another episode of The Whisper in Darkness. I'm your host, the Man from Lang. Thank you very much for joining me today. On this episode, we are going to take a look at Arkham Horror Mother's Embrace, the new video game that just was released by Asmodee Digital and FFG. I've heard some mixed reviews about this one, so we are going to give it a try. Hello everyone, welcome to Arkham Horror Mother's Embrace. It is a video game. Typically I cover the Arkham Horror LCG, but today we're going to dip our toe into the video game field once again with Arkham Horror Mother's Embrace. I had a request from a viewer to give this video game a try, play it, see how I felt about it, and hopefully that you will enjoy it. I've heard some mixed reviews about this one. Some people have said it's kind of buggy. Others haven't really enjoyed the gameplay all that much, so we'll see. But many of the investigators that we have come to know and love from the Arkham Horror LCG are in this particular game, so I am looking forward to having a chance to play some of them in a different format than what is usual. Before we get started, I'd like to thank the patrons of this channel for their tremendous support. The Arkham Horror LCG community is amazing, and these people have gone above and beyond to bring you content like these playthroughs. If you'd like to support the channel's goals and see your name on this list, head over to patreon.com, sign up for a tier of your choice, and claim your rewards. That would be awesome. Without further ado, let's get started. Alright, so we are playing Mother's Embrace. Let us kick off things with a new game. Hopefully the music and sound effects aren't going to be too loud. I lowered them a little bit. I'm going to play on controller, see how that works out for me. So we have, it looks like Harvey Walters, Jenny Barnes, Jim Culver, Kate Winthrop, Safina Rousseau, William Yorick, and Zoe Samaras. I am going to play Harvey because Harvey is one of my favorite investigators. He is certainly one of the oldest investigators in terms of mythos-related gaming, having been created for the Call of Cthulhu RPG way back in the early 1980s. Now, I don't know what any of this stuff means. We have Harvey Walters, the professor, mental resistance 45%, so that doesn't seem all that good. He has mentoring, which increases range for the group's magic and ranged attacks. I don't know if that means we will have a group. Investigation, he has search, but no social, manual, logical, willpower, or physical. Combat, initiative weak, melee weak, ranged average, and magic average. Trauma's inaccurate. Algophobia, I don't know what that means. And self-mutilation. Doesn't sound like the Harvey I know and love. Let's see. His biography with doctorates in both history and archaeology, as well as expertise in ancient languages. Harvey Walters is one of the most friendly and helpful colleagues at Miskatonic University. He has certainly been of use in answering my questions about pagan culture's understanding of astronomy. His own studies remain a mystery, as he refuses to discuss them even with his colleagues. One can't help but wonder whether the stodgy professor is harboring some scandalous secret. Well, there's already one typo in the biography of Harvey Walters. That doesn't bode well. So, tutorial, your investigator. Welcome to Arkham Horror Mother's Embrace. Who'll be your investigator? I believe it will be Harvey.
Move aside, boys. It's my turn.
Alright, so there's Jenny.
That's my cue to play.
There's Jim.
I'm ready to investigate.
Kate.
I'm prepared.
Safina.
It's my time in the spotlight.
I heed the Lord's call.
I'm awfully tempted to play Zoe, but I'm
prepared.
I'm ready.
Move it.
There's no time like the present.
There's no time like the present. Alright, well, let's play Harvey. Yes, I want to play Harvey. For sure. Absolutely. Yes. Alright, let's see what happens here.
Allow me to introduce myself. I am Wilhelmina Tillinghurst, Professor of Astronomy at Miskatonic University. All my life, I have dedicated myself to the study of celestial objects. Most recently, I visited Louisiana to observe the passage of a comet I had observed for many years. I hoped the trip would provide me with the evidence required to conclude my decades-long research. Yesterday, you received my telegram requesting that you meet me at my house, just outside Arkham. And so, you've decided to join me in my mansion.
Astronomy was always Wilhelmina's special passion, but now she wants to consult with me. I wonder whether it's my knowledge of history or archaeology that interests her. Or could it be the occult?
Okay, some wise observations there from our buddy Harvey.
Welcome to my mansion, my friend.
I'd better ring the bell.
Okay, that seems prudent. So, tutorial camera control, right stick or hold down right button on your mouse and then move it. Okay, right stick. There we go. Moving left. All right. Okay, this brings up our information about I'm curious about this whole self-mutilation business. Okay.
Even at my age, it can be hard to answer the door quickly.
How rude of me to make you wait like this. I wonder whether something's wrong.
Okay, that's ominous.
There's a light coming from that second floor window. She must be home.
Sure.
I'd better see if she needs help.
Good idea. So each scenario has a set of specific objectives to complete to progress to the next scenario. These objectives are displayed in your notebook and are updated as you complete them. Press that button to access the notebook or to click on the notebook icon on the bottom of the screen. Okay, let's access our notebook. All right, so we rang our main objective, enter the mansion. We rang the doorbell. There's no answer but the door, so we have to, I guess, go find another way in. You arrived at my modest manor home in Arkham, invited personally by me, Professor Wilhelmina Tillinghast. When I failed to answer the door, you understand at once something was amiss. After all, I'm hardly one of those absent-minded biddies whose mind wanders off at the slightest distraction. Quite reasonably, you searched for another way inside the house to ensure I was well. As I get carried away here, I haven't decided to do anything. Chance of losing health every few steps, low. Mental resistance is reduced when health is very low. Slightly less chance of getting a critical hit. So those are my traumas. I wonder if we'll see a Wilhelmina Tillinghast ally at some point in the card game. That would be cool. Let's see, enemies. We haven't seen any of those yet. So let's find another way into this. So a magnifying glass icon is displayed over objects you can investigate. Okay, so how do I do that? Okay, so I interact. As you've tested before, the front door is locked. It seems to be locked from inside, sure. I assume my 22 and 9 is my health and whatnot. Let's go over here. Left trigger accelerate. Oh, so I can walk a little faster. A box beneath the first floor window seems to invite you to take that way inside, but it looks to be shut tight.
It's no problem to reach the window, but it's shut tight. I'd need to smash the glass to get inside.
I hope you aren't thinking what I fear you're thinking.
Well, you're the one who's trapped inside.
To smash this window.
Okay. Well, I'm sure there's something heavy lying about. Let's go. Whoops. So the wheelbarrow. A wheelbarrow stands abandoned on the lawn. Perhaps you'll find something inside to help you break the windows. Some interactions with objects may ask you to choose the best action out of several possible actions. Those are called complex interactions. Sure. Okay. Let's look through it. Inside the wheelbarrow, you find a heavy pair of bolt cutters, just the thing for smashing a window. Okay.
How dare you smash my window? I hope you intend to have it replaced.
Well, we'll see. Maybe.
I can't imagine Professor Tillinghast will begrudge my breaking a window pane if it means helping her. Now, what trouble is she in?
Indeed. Some jazz. We can... Looks like we can... Whoops. Let's check out the piano. No, stay there, Harvey. Whoa, come back. Beautiful piano. You don't recall the professor mentioning that she could play. Judging from the dust on the instrument, you doubt it sees much use. Okay, well, it's kind of uninformative. Here's a nice picture. Let's go over here and take a look at this picture. A comet painting. A large painting of a comet hurtling through the night sky. It seems the professor's interest in astronomy colored her taste in art as well. Sure. What else is in here? Nothing on the table. Looks like we're heading over to this door.
A broken vase. The professor must have heard it fall. She wouldn't have just left it here.
I certainly would not. I take pride in a clean and tidy abode, especially when expecting visitors.
I'd better find her.
Yeah. All right. Let's go investigate the vase. Seems kind of fidgety. There we go. Your investigators have the knowledge required. They will offer advice on the best course of action. If this is not the case, they will tell you nothing. Tip. Logical. He has no advice. Shards of some fragile object now shattered lie on the ground. Perhaps it is a clue. An unsuitable action makes the mythos clock faster. Okay. Closer inspection of the fractured object reveals it was a vase. Based on its position, you think it fell from the small table nearby. Since the fragments are free of dust, you deduce it broke recently. Sure,
That scream came from upstairs.
That sounds like my voice. I must need help.
Professor, was that you?
He's still talking.
Of course it was. Hurry!
No answer. There must be someone else in the house. I ought to find a weapon.
Okay. That'd be a good idea. Whoa, I lost sanity. For what? Certain events will force a sanity check. Each investigator's mental resistance score determines their chance of success to resist it. When sanity reaches 0, the investigator in question suffers from a trauma, which gives them a penalty. Well, that's not good. Okay, the little table's full of items. Perhaps searching will turn up one that's useful. I'm going to look through it. I found a knife. You found a weapon while searching. Select the weapon by pressing A, then move your cursor with LL to empty slot and press A again using the mouse. Select the weapon, then click move and click on the empty slot. Okay. How do I move this to my inventory? Okay, there we go. Alright, so we put the knife. Close inventory panel by pressing the B button or right-click on your mouse. Sure.
That knife might come in handy if I run into trouble.
Honestly, Harvey, there's no chance of you knifing anything with your one combat. We all know that.
What on earth are you doing with my letter opener?
There's no possibility that Harvey can kill anything with a knife. Let's go upstairs. Alright.
The scream came from this direction. I'd better take a look.
Sure. Alright, well. What are you doing, Harvey? Are you stuck on that chair?
The scream must have come from the other side of this door.
That's my office door.
The door through... It's locked. Okay, can I pick the lock? No. So I have an objective update. Do I have to find like a key or something? Find the key. Right. Alright, let's go find a key. Alright, Harvey. What you doing there? Anything? Oh, there's like 1,000 doors up here. Okay, there's probably no key in the bathroom. Yeah, sure, but you asked me to find a key, so I had to go there. Sure. Painting of cats. Old ladies tend to like cats, but you do admit it emits a sense of calm. Okay, great. But where's the key to the door? That's what I'd like to know. This is just going to tend... Oh dear, what's this place? The walking seems really fussy. Toys are laid out in the room so carefully that you doubt a child ever touched them. Oh, someone's coming. Is that Roland? Could that be Roland Banks?
Who's there?
I'll ask the questions. Roland Banks.
It is Roland.
I'm on the job. Who are you, and what's your reason for being here?
What would a federal agent want with me?
Professor Harvey Walters, longtime colleague of Professor Tillinghast. She invited me over to discuss some project of hers, but she didn't answer the door. I came upstairs when I heard that terrible scream.
Seems like I'm on the right track. Something hinky's going on here.
I assure you, Wilhelmina's reputation, both professional and academic, is utterly unimpeachable. You're investigating the wrong suspect.
She's only a person of interest. The Bureau has evidence that others are trying to involve her in some shady business. I came to find out what she knows, if anything. Then I heard the scream, too. Seems we need a key to get inside that room.
I wasn't prepared for so many guests today.
I'll help you find that key.
Oh, I have a new investigator. Roland Banks. Okay. Let's see, he's got 28 health, 7 sanity, mental resistance of 60. So he's more resistant to losing sanity than Harvey Walters is? Really? He has greater chance of making a critical. He's logical. He's quite strong in initiative, has average melee, ranged, strong, magic, weak. Traumas, daydreaming. His initiative is lowered. Cigarette addict. Urge to smoke a cigarette. Low. Slightly less chance of getting a critical hit. Okay. Alright, so we found Roland. Or Roland found us. Infant's crib is obviously not brand new, but well cared for. Let's move things around. Among other ornaments, a key tagged office hangs from the mobile. What a clever place to keep a spare key. Well,
There's a key on this mobile.
we established that.
My
yeah.
files say Dillingus has no children. If that's true, why would she need a nursery?
Wilhelmina did always dote on other people's children. I suspect she often wished she had some of her own.
Oh, I can't say it isn't true. I wish people were less prone to idle gossip.
Sure. Okay, so we found the key. Let's go to our book here. So we find the key. Right, so now we can just go to her room. So I take it, no, let's go this way. So Roland and Harvey together at last. Okay, you're saying there's an enemy in here? Unlock the door. The key fits and you unlock the door. Okay.
What?
Holy!
No.
Who's that guy? An acolyte.
An intruder. How many people
Or a
can
wizard
I
of the
expect
order.
to break into my house today?
Oh, he's pulsing with
Who are
magic.
you?
Listen, pal. You've got some explaining to do. Come then. I have just the explanation you deserve.
Okay, I guess we're gonna learn how to do I'm not... Okay, turn-based. Combat is turn-based. Every character acts one after the other without time constraints. The order of each attacker is based on their initiative roll at the start of combat and is displayed at the top of the screen on the initiative bar. Okay. Each character has 5 action points to spend each turn. Each action has a specific action point cost. Once validated, an action cannot be undone except for movement. There are 3 types of weapons: melee, ranged, and spellbook. Each investigator has a different aptitude with the various weapon types. This aptitude will affect the action point cost of the attack. Okay, so Roland is going first. So it looks like using the revolver costs 3, or equipping the revolver costs 3. So the cultist, yes. Good shot. Oh, he crit! Ha ha ha! Take that, acolyte.
We'd better have a look inside.
Wow, that was fast. I was expecting to have a little bit more of a chance to, like, use my mad combat skills, but Roland is amazing. Remember to reload your weapons after each fight. You can reload from the inventory. Select your weapon, then the reload option. Okay. Where is the inventory screen? Okay. Is it Y? Oh no, this is our rudimentary map of the house. Okay, well that, I pretty much figured that one out. Okay, how do we get to inventory? X. We want to reload. Okay, so we got 5 bullets still. Awesome. Uh-oh. No.
boys are you?
How many are there? 2? You killed her. You
What happened
animals.
here? Is that...
Oh, come on, Harvey. Stop being so stupid.
Wait. That's me. That is, it's my body.
Yes, you are dead.
That's
All right.
Professor Tillinghast, all right. She won't be telling me much anymore.
I'm glad we can all just...
We need to stop them.
Sure. All right. Okay, so we lose... So, okay, yeah. Yeah, fire. Yeah, shoot that dude. Oh, we didn't crit this time. Once you are out of action points or want to end your turn with a specific investigator, you can select the end turn action. Okay, so I can't... Oh, so punching or shooting takes 3 action points. Bandages takes 2. What does Overwatch mean? Or reload takes 2. We might as well reload. Okay, Harvey. Punch. I guess using the knife? Yeah, let's go knife that guy. Get him, Harvey. Oh, I have to move first. Okay. There. Aha. Oh, that's okay. Sure, I guess that's good enough. But now I can't knife him. Oh, that sucks. She did 5 damage? So, through your investigations, you may draw the attention of the Great Old Ones. This is called Mythos. The Mythos clock fills up each time an unsuitable action is chosen during a complex interaction at the end of a full round of combat. When the Mythos clock is full, the Great Old Ones will intervene to slow you down. Be on your guard. Okay, sure. I'm going to shoot that woman. I'm going to shoot that cultist again. Yeah. He's almost dead. Let's attack her. Okay, pick an enemy there, buddy. What is going on? Yes, this one. Oh, we crit again! You rock, Roland. I guess we'll just hang out. I guess, well, we could reload. We might as well. Because we've got time. Okay, Harvey, let's, Harvey's nowhere near where we need him to be. How do we move? There we go. Oh, we can't move around her body? Okay, well, yes, we'll stay right there. We still can't knife that. What does this refocus do? Sure. Oh, so now I'm gonna go first. Oh no, she's gonna... Oh, she stabbed me. Alright, time to do some knifing. Yes. Get her, Harvey. Oh, yeah, good shot. Good shot. Sure. I guess we're done since we only have 1 action point left. Yes. Okay, Roland. What does this do? Bandages. I'm just gonna shoot this, yeah. Oh. Killed her in
Ooh,
cold
those cloaked
blood.
figures. This wasn't just a burglary.
Why are you still talking?
You're right about that. Must be connected to my investigation. We better have a look around.
All right. So let's can we enter out? Let's investigate her body. Knowledge, willpower. They have no advice. Let's pat her down. Oh, that was the wrong move. Why was patting her down the wrong move? Oh, more sanity. What are you doing, Harvey? Deep, weeping wound on her abdomen appears to be the cause of death. Judging by the wetness, it appears she was killed recently. You feel the stability of your mind shatters. Sanity check.
Oh, my dear colleague. You deserved far better than this horrible demise.
Right.
Despite my age, I had much more to do in life.
So is she a ghost? Is that what's going on
her
here?
Stomach? It looks like she was knifed.
Yeah, sure does. Okay, so how do we heal? Can we heal Harvey? Yes. Yes, we want to heal Harvey with the bandages. Yeah, there we go. Oh, we're out of bandages now. And we're almost out of bullets, too. It's okay, the gun's kicking ass. Okay. I just need to think 3 moves ahead. Okay, what is this symbol on the ground? Man, the sanity loss is racking up here. Glyph on the floor. A large glyph has been painted on the floor, apparently in blood. You're certain Professor Tittengast was deliberately killed above it. What you aren't certain of is why.
What's this weird symbol drawn on the floor? Is that blood?
My nice, clean floor, ruined.
That looks like some kind of cult symbol. This ain't a garden variety burglary.
God, these guys are so smart. Like, really smart. Alright, let's go see... No, what are you doing, Harvey? Stop walking in a circle. What are you doing? Oh, we want to do that. Okay, broken glass. Fragments of broken glass litter the floor. You can't tell at a glance what the object once formed. Let's put it together. Reassembling most of the shattered container, you see a flask that probably came from a laboratory. You can make out the printed words, Miska Uni Sk Lab. Oh, I wonder what that means.
What's this mess?
I love how Harvey pulls out his magnifying glass
broken
every single
jar,
time.
Flask. Can make out a few letters. Miska, Uni, Lab.
Perhaps Wilhelmina brought something home from the Miskatonic University Science Lab.
Mm-hmm. Are you smelling it, Harvey? Are you, like, putting that stuff in your nose? That doesn't seem wise. I'm just saying. Okay, Harvey, where are you going? Harvey. Okay, let's look at the clock. Grandfather clock. Clock continues ticking away the seconds. Inconsiderate of the terrible crime the poets assured us should have stopped its function. Okay, so but nothing to actually do. Let's look at the desk. Knowledge manual. They have no advice. The desk drawer is locked. You'll need to open it before searching inside. Let's lockpick it. Oh, that was a bad idea. Let's find the flaws. Inside the drawer are tucked various notebooks. At a glance, you find nothing related to the murder, but it's clear that Professor Tillinghast was in the habit of recording even trivial events in her life.
Look at these notebooks. Is this the professor's handwriting?
It is, but how would you know?
There's no useful information here, but perhaps Professor Tillinghast kept notes on this material in another location.
We found everything we're liable to find here. Time to see where the evidence leads us.
And so, my friend set out to discover how I was killed.
All right. Completed. You managed to stay sane. Professor Tillinghast was found dead in her own home by what appears to be members of a cult. What happened? Traumas. We had no traumas. We completed all of the objectives. We are returning to the office.
Search of my office makes it clear you must visit Miskatonic University. Not only did I work there, but the broken jar came from the university lab. Why did those strange men need it? Whatever the answer, you're sure to find it at Miskatonic.
Tutorial group selection. You need to select a group that will continue the investigation to the next scenario. Build a group based on the challenge you expect to face in the field. Review the investigator's strengths as needed in your notebook. Well, I only have 2 investigators. So, yes. At the end of scenario, all the items you have collected on your scenario investigation are stored here. Before heading out again, make sure that you have assigned weapons, accessories, and items to your investigators. So let's put the knife with Harvey, since he was such an awesome, so good with the knife. And let's take the gun. Give that to Roland. He has 1 bullet left. And I guess that's that. No, we don't want to do that. Let's launch the scenario. Yes, we only have 2 pieces of equipment. Oh, we can suffer aggravated trauma.
Welcome to Miskatonic University, home of the prestigious Orne Library, which includes the country's largest collection of occult books. I once studied here as a student, later donning the mantle of professor and passing along all I learned to the next generation of astronomy students. This place was like a second home to me. Perhaps the things I left behind will provide you with clues to the answers you seek.
Here's the Science and Astrophysics Department.
Oh, it has changed over the years, but no place feels more like home to me. Not even my little house.
The secretary said Professor Norman Withers could give us access to Professor Tillinghast's office. But what do we expect to find?
We won't know until we look.
All right, let's Let's brace this Withers character and find out what's what.
What does brace mean? Beat him up? Probably not. The overlay is available in both exploration and combat by pressing the right trigger or clicking the icon representing the 3 investigators on the bottom left of the screen. Displayed by default are the statistics for your current group, mythos, trauma, and conditions. Right trigger. Okay. Sure. Awesome. All right. Well, I think we're going to stop it. Stop moving. I think we're going to stop there. That was basically the tutorial for Arkham Horror Mother's Embrace. We've got Harvey Walters and Roland Banks on the case. We're off to see Norman Withers in the next episode. I hope that you will join me for that. Looking forward to seeing where this game goes. So far, it hasn't been too bad. It's kind of, I mean, it's the graphics aren't anything amazing or anything, but so far, and the gameplay is pretty straightforward, but it seems okay so far. So I hope you'll join me. We'll go talk to Norman Withers and see if we can't solve this murder. That's going to do it for this episode. If you enjoy what you hear, remember to like, comment, and subscribe. If you need to contact me, I can be reached at manfromlang@gmail.com. I'm also on Twitter at manfromlang. Until the stars are right, keep your shotgun close and your other sign closer. Take care out there, and happy investigating.